with this particular topic, man, I just feel like most women are pygmies. I don't think there's nothing wrong with a woman pursuing a dude to date him. Women should do that. If women want equality, women should pursue men just as much as men pursue women. You see, I see through it though. If a woman is approaching me on some fake shit, I can see right through it. I don't deal with her. I don't deal with her. You as a man have to understand when a woman is being fake and fraudulent to you, and when she's campaigning for your attention. Is she campaigning just for the attention? Is she trying to date you? Is she just trying to change your whole perspective on life? And the thing is that most women nowadays, whether we understand or not, they're out there campaigning. They just not doing it publicly. They're not getting on social media and hollering like that. They'll flirt. They'll be flirty. They'll compliment. I know women, one of the biggest telltale signs of a woman is if she's complimenting you a lot. If a woman compliments you a lot, that's a telltale sign that she's into you. Especially if she comments on your posts and things of that nature, even shares them, you know. But men, man, we be talking about getting married. We be telling her that we tell women we love, not me now, but I've seen dudes tell women that they love them, that they're very overt with how much they like a woman. See, women will wrap everything up into being, you know, compliments and, you know, a tad bit of flirtiness, but they won't go too far, you know. But I'm telling you right now, women are out there chasing men just as much as men chase women. They are. Women want to pick the men that they're with. I guarantee you, if you were to poll most women, they will tell you themselves that they would rather choose the men that they're dating than the men choose them. I guarantee you. Especially the way he looks, his occupation, because women are meticulous like that. Now, of course, you got women that want to be approached. But usually they turn down the advances of a lot of men that approach them because they want to pick and choose the type of men that approach them. So women are picking. A lot of women today are pygmies. They're just saying, well, we're pygmies in a different way. No, all y'all are the same. All y'all are the same. And the thing is this, to me, I think the dating market has been turned upside down. Okay? The dating market has been turned upside down by what has gone on into society. The social justice aspect, the women need to be here and there. Women can do this on their own. You can't compliment a woman in public. You can't say flirty things to her. You can't tell jokes to her in public. You know, you have to watch how you speak to women, you know. Men can't really be men around women like that anymore, especially in workplaces, you know. And the fact that you have women out there who want to shame other women by calling them pygmies, usually because nobody's picking them that they want. I've literally had women tell me that they stopped dealing with dudes for certain reasons that I was like, what? And you wonder why you can't get a man, you can't keep a man, or you can't get the one that you want because you're picky like that. Look at all these celebrity men who are not tall, who women may not find the most handsome, but they have attractive women on their arms. They're highly successful. If they didn't have all that, they wouldn't have those type of women. So women will overlook certain things if you have a level of fame or money. Maybe you got personality. I know dudes who women may not find physically attractive, but they have personalities. They can make them laugh, and that usually gets men over, you know? And the thing is, nowadays, I really feel like when you look at the aspect, shout out to Vern85, when you look at the fact that men and women, especially black men and women, are moving further and further apart, you know? They're moving further and further apart, man. Black women be looking like they're uncomfortable dealing with black men, man. Can't even say hey when you walk by them. Just farther and farther apart because a lot of these women, man, they living on their cell phones. The real life interactions ain't working. And it's usually because in their minds there's a certain type of guy they'll deal with and that's it. Everybody else, they don't fit the criteria because they're not their stereotype. Or they may not have a level of success or fame that they're willing to bypass what they don't like in a guy to go at them, you know? And I feel like people nowadays just aren't dating no more. They're just hooking up. I mean, look at what's going on YouTube. I mean, you got Cynthia G and this guy, Robert Perkins. I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. People more and more on social media dating because they can pick and choose by the looks of a person. Instagram is a prime example of that. You can look at how a person looks and you can judge for yourself whether you want to date them or not. It's just that simple. In real life, you don't really know a person. I mean, you see them, but you don't see their photo life, you know? You don't know whether they're in a relationship or single. You know, even though women will hide a relationship or two, you know. But I think the dating market is just saturated with a lot of dysfunctional women who don't even want to be in relationships like that, you know. All right, Charm. They just want to kick it. You know, they'll date here and there, but it'll just be dating. It won't be anything relatively seriously, you know. And men are the same way. A lot of us as men, we don't even need relationships like that. Like, we really don't. We don't need relationships like that. We good being single. Because the tide is turning and you're seeing more women get out of their comfort zone, so to speak, and approach men and holler at men, you know? You're starting to see that aspect, you know? We are in a time where I think I won't say everybody, but a lot of people have shorter attention spans. And because people have shorter attention spans, they're not trying to get to know people like that unless it's through a messenger or through a comment or even a chat room. You know, people get to know each other in chat rooms. And you got to play this too. You got a lot of women who don't like to be approached. There's a lot of women out there that don't like to be approached. And I'm not saying it because men don't, men are, they're scary or they're afraid of women. It's because women don't like to be approached like that unless it's by a guy they find attractive. I'm telling you right now. Now, you do have the occasional female that you can strike up a conversation with. You may be able to get her number, but a lot of times that you're not going to have a high success rate of that. If you want to do that, then do it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. You know, if you want to go out there and pursue and holler at every chick you're around, do so, man. You know, enjoy life. But there's going to be some disappointment, okay? That's all I'm saying. You got to ready your mind for that, you know? Because the more you think about things as, you have to accept failure is going to happen. That's how you have your biggest success, is when you accept that failure is going to happen, you know? But I think that a lot of times women size up men quicker than anything. And if you're not physically there, you're wasting your time, man. And they're gonna put you in the friend zone immediately. You know, she's gonna be, every time you talk about dating, she's gonna switch the conversation off to something else. What's going on in the news? What's going on with this show? She's gonna tell you about her ex-boyfriends. He gonna switch that conversation quick. You know, he gonna switch that conversation quick. She ain't want to talk about that. You know. But the thing about the pygmies, man, I think a lot more women are pygmies than we know. You know, women who out here chasing men with bags, you're a pygmy too. The women who are out here just lying and kissing ass, if they're considered pygmies, then it is what it is. They're considered pygmies. The women who are chasing behind some woman's baby daddy, oh, you damn sure are a pygmy. You are a pygmy 100%. You are a pygmy. You chasing behind somebody else's man. You chasing behind a guy who has multiple kids or multiple women, and you're doing so because you like the stereotypical life that he leads. You may even like him physically, but it's mostly the stereotypical lifestyle that he lives, you know. And I think a lot of women get caught up in that. They get caught up in that stereotype, and that's why a lot of them continue to wallow in the dating market without a ring, with a kid on their hip, and no man to keep them warm at night, you know.